Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Joey, and today we're going to be doing chestnut stratification again, and it just simply means that the chestnuts need to go through a cold period before you can plant them. And in years past, this way of doing it has worked pretty good, so we're going to stick with it. The main thing is your peat moss. Your peat moss has to be damp, but you should not be able to squeeze it and have any water run out of it. If you do, just add a little bit more to peat moss and you should be fine. Again, it should form a ball like that, but as soon as you touch it, it should come apart pretty easily. And right here I have my chestnuts. This is my first order of chestnuts coming this year. I have several more coming. And this is just roughly 7.5 pounds of chestnuts. I actually have some in the oven. I'm going to taste those later on. And for now, we're going to go ahead and get started with the cold stratification. If you remember, you just take your damp peat moss, and like I said, you should not be able to squeeze any water out of it, but it should be damp. Kind of picture like when you're in the woods and you like move the top layer of leaves, and you see underneath it there, and it's kind of all damp. That's what this should look like, or pretty much resemble. And I'm going to want to put about 1.5 inches to 2 inches of my peat moss down. And then we'll start layering it with chestnuts. Now you can see in these containers that I put them in, you can put them very close together. Try to keep them a little bit away from the edges though, so you can get dirt all the way around them. And I do not like to have when you put these in the soil, you want the flat side down. And I do not have this point. It has a specific name, but I forget what the name of it is right now. But I do not like to have that facing toward the outside edges either. These are some pretty good sized chestnuts too. Sorry if my arm was in your way there. That's a real big one there. That one's pretty bad. Looks like it's been chewed on. Hope you can see that. We will not try to terminate that one. Got 23 in the first layer. And then all we do is put about another 1.5 to 2 inches of peat moss over top of it. We should be able to get at least 2 layers, but I'm hoping 3. And we'll probably get 2 layers. I could probably do 3, but they'd be pretty well bunched up in there. So we'll just go for 2. It's a pretty nice sized nut, so I'm going to give them a little bit of room. So we got another 4 rows in there times 6, so 24 and 23 comes out to 47. We got 47 nuts in this one. And we'll just give it a final layer of peat moss on the top. I could probably squeeze another layer in there, but I don't know. I don't want to. Alright, after we got that top layer on, we're just going to put the lid on it. Wow, we only fit 47 of this kind in there. We got 64 last time in this box. Maybe I need to put them a little closer together. As you can see, this is what I grew in this box last year. We'll just mark that out. And we're just going to call this one Chinese chestnut. from Valley Chestnut. We'll call it 47, and we'll just put the date down here, I guess. We almost so exactly a year from the last time, but I think today's the 19th. 2021. Well, that's one container. We still got a lot more nuts to go. So let me get started. All right, so we got one container done, guys, and we're just going to repeat what we did the last time. And we should end up with about 5 of these containers for this bag of nuts right here. And we'll need to make up some more peat moss. And we'll see if I can get them a little closer together also. I'd like to get at least 50 of them in a container. And I know you can get them closer together. I don't know, I just like to give them a little bit of room. But you don't want them to be touching, because if one of them gets a mold or something on it, you don't want it to spread to the other ones. It probably will through the dirt anyway. But last year, this last time I stratified, I think I only had one nut that was moldy. And out of 400 nuts, I believe all of them sprouted in the refrigerator except for like 3 or 4. Just remember, flat side down. And this little thing on the end here should be kind of pointing down. And it looks like we're only going to get about 48 nuts to a container. These are pretty big nuts. Again, guys, the biggest thing is your moisture content in your soil here. Well, this isn't soil, it's peat moss. You just do not want it wet. You just want it damp. And it'll take a lot of water to get peat moss damp. I need to go make up some more peat moss, and I'll be back with you in a minute. All right, guys, we got 3 of these containers full, which gave us 3 times 48, whatever that is, 12. Don't ask me, I don't know why I even said 12. But it should be 144. If my math is correct and my brain is working right. But that's all we're going to do tonight. This video will start the 21-22 chestnut playlist as we go forward from these nuts. I will still be finishing up. I'll have one more trip to the orchard this year where I will work some more in the orchard, and that'll go on my 2021 playlist. But that's going to be it for tonight. These will now go into a refrigerator, and they will stay in the refrigerator until the end of March, early April. We have to wait till all chance of frost is gone before we transplant them and put them in pots and put them outside, so they'll stay in the fridge till then. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. You see I still have a lot more nuts to put in these containers, but I'm not going to do that tonight. It's getting kind of late. Chris is getting tired. I'm getting a little tired. We'll probably just sit down and watch YouTube and then get ready for bed. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Maybe you didn't like the video, but you just like me. Give it a thumbs up for that. If you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and remember to hit that bell notification so you're reminded about all my future and upcoming videos. And until next time, everybody, you all have a great day.